Hey, Jeremy. Give me a smile. Come on. Smile. Good job. You're my boy. You are my boy. All right. You getting sleepy? You getting a little tired?
Is falling down, down, down on my dreams today. Can't you hear the sound, sound, sound as they're swept away? Close your eyes, visualize the man I'll never be. Hear the cries as he dies, the man you'll never see. Tears are falling down, down, down on my window pane. Can't you hear the sound, sound, sound falling down like rain?
And selleth and delivereth girls unto the merchant. Strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in time to come. And I'd just like to pause here for a moment and just take a moment to talk about what it means to be a woman, in the service of God. I know sometimes it may not seem like the most glorious job in the world, but when we are serving God through the simple things that we do through our homes, it is one of the greatest blessings of our lives. Just the food that we make for our families and the cleaning that we do and all the little errands that we run throughout the day. Sometimes they may seem like a burden, but in verse 25, I honestly believe this: she shall rejoice in time to come. And I hold on to that truth every day as I serve my family. Moving on to verse 26, it says, she opened her mouth with wisdom, and her tongue is the law of kindness. She looketh well to the ways of her household, and eateth not the bread of idleness. Her children arise up and call her blessed. And let me just take a pause here. You know, I mean, a mother of 5 children of my own. You know, I've never heard the word blessing come out of my children's mouths. But, you know, it's very important to remember that what we do, the things that we do for our families, we're setting an example for them on how to serve God. And they're going to see that. And eventually, one day, you're going to be able to see the fruits of all that hard labor. They're going to be able to say, maybe not so much with their mouths, but with their lives and what they do, that you are blessed and that you did set a godly example for that. And then you'll notice that they will step up to the plate and that they will become the next generation of God's great warriors in this world. And they'll take responsibility for their lives and work really hard to pass the torch of righteousness on to the generation that follows them. And people will be able to look at your children and your grandchildren and see just how wonderful of a mother that you were.
How was your trip?
It's quiet. But that's normal.
I think it's hard when you're driving and your hands are occupied.
No, it's quiet even when things aren't occupied. It's pretty quiet these days.
I have a lot of children with similar issues here at the school. It's called being a teenager. Well, I've looked through the file and it seems like everything is pretty much in order. Jeremy seems like an excellent candidate for our program.
Thank God.
I do have a couple more questions for you, though. I noticed that the last IEP that you submitted was for 1995. Do you have a more recent one?
No, that was the last one we had done.
What did the school use last year to gauge his progress?
Well, Jeremy was homeschooled for the past 6 years.
Oh, I don't know how I missed that.
Well, he did get an ACT though, score of 26.
That's great. That's good. Good. It says here he's nonverbal.
Oh, that's exactly right.
Did he ever have speech and language therapy?
Yeah, he had it.
How old was he?
He was about 6.
And how long did it last?
6 months. That was it.
And why did he stop?
He just didn't want to do it anymore.
So you just let him stop?
Well, he loved it at first. He thought it was going to be like all the other kids. And, well, his first word was, Daddy. And he idolized that man. His father was, well, he died a year later, and it was just too much for Jeremy to handle. And I just didn't want to push him. It was just too much.
Sorry.
Look, Jeremy is a very, very bright young man. The last school didn't want to have anything to do with him. I have tried everything that I possibly can, and nothing seems to be working, and I'm sorry. That's why I'm here. I don't know what else to do.
It's okay. I understand. And, you know, I designed this school for children just like Jeremy. Teenagers have a lot of issues in their lives. just being teenagers, regardless of having a handicap. So what we do here is to put kids in with other typical kids in the same classes so they can learn to trust them, build their confidence that they can, interact with other kids in spite of their handicaps.
You make it sound so easy.
Well, it isn't easy, but it does work. Jeremy can learn a lot, he can achieve a lot, but he's going to have to work hard to get it.
Jamie, okay, Josh, Tony. Oh. Good morning, Jeremy. I'm Mr. Moore. We're glad to have you here. There you go. I hope you all did the required reading last night. What was the name of the first known civilization? Tanya? Sumer, that's right. And who was their king at the peak of their reign? Tony?
Hammurabi.
Very good. And what did he do that made him such an important figure in history? Chris?
He wrote the first set of laws.
And what impact do you think that had on the world?
It strengthened the oppression of men over women.
Would you mind expounding on that?
Men were punished less severely than women for the same crimes. If a man committed adultery, the women were allowed to divorce him. But if a woman committed adultery, they drowned her. I wouldn't exactly call that equality.
True, but the law also provided rights to women that didn't exist in other cultures. Women were able to divorce, to conduct business, to bequeath property, and to own slaves.
What right is it to own a slave? Their laws are full of contradictions. One minute they're saying you can do whatever a man can do, and the next minute they're saying we're going to punish you this way just because you're a woman.
Does anyone agree or disagree with what she's saying? How about you, Jeremy? Give us a man's point of view. I have to agree with her, or she might drown me.
Hello, you must be Jeremy. My name is Miss Jenny. I'm the speech therapist. Have a seat. How was your first day? Do you have any questions before we begin? It's to help you practice reading lips. That's why you need practice. Why not? So that you can understand people who don't know how to sign. What if the building you're in catches fire and someone wants to tell you you need to leave? What do you want to do? No. I mean, what do you want to do with your life? You're 17. You need to start thinking about it. I'm paid to care. Is that a good enough answer for you? You live in a world where most people can hear and can speak. They can do anything they want to do. You can't. Because you can't hear and you can't speak. If you would learn to speak and read lips, you could do anything you want to do. Don't you want that? But that's the problem. You're not alone. You've never been alone. You've had your mother all this time to buy your groceries and to speak to other people for you. You don't know what it means to be alone. You're a man now, and soon you'll be. No, we're scheduled for half an hour. You can't leave until then. It's safe to say this session was unsatisfactory.
Jeremy Wild? Mark Hansen from church? Nice room you got here. I guess he didn't hear that.
Soft and red, and from coming night.
Somebody help me, please. Wait. Who are you? Help! Where are you taking me? Oh. Mom? Mom, I need you to come get me. I fell and I hurt my leg. I'm okay, Mom. Someone came and got me and brought me to the office. I don't know. They haven't talked to me yet. I don't think they can. All right. Bye. Hello? Are you still there? Thank you.
We're going to go to the doctor right now.
Hey, maybe Christina will know who he is. If you stop talking about it, it's really not that important.
Well, don't you at least want to thank the guy?
I would if I knew who he was. The only person that could tell me who he was my mother, and she was so upset she can't even remember what he looks like.
Well, that's too bad.
Hey, Jeremy.
So, did your dad overreact again?
Like always.
How did you fall?
Are you hearing that?
Wow. I didn't realize that being a janitor was so dangerous. Take it easy.
It's him. That's the guy.
Oh my gosh, this is embarrassing. What should I do?
I know. Oh, go talk to him. No. That's not the part. No, Rebecca, go.
Let's just go.
Okay.
What happened to your hand? You need to be very careful with your hands. They're the only voice you have right now. I didn't say it wasn't. I read through all your old records last night. I was impressed. In one day, you learn to say Daddy without any help. I bet your father was proud. Nothing, I guess. It was only a conjecture. Can you still say it? Have you forgotten how to say it? Or are you just refusing? I think you remember. So why won't you? My job is to teach you to speak and to read lips. Since you refuse, I need to know why. It doesn't sound like I have to tell you that. You've obviously known it for years. You tell me. You're in control of your destiny. I can't change that, can I? So you tell me. Put this in your wallet. Keep it with you everywhere you go. Every time you see it, take time to read it. One day, for some odd reason you ever believe that it's true, I want you to come back through my door, but not until then. Do you understand?
I help you? Oh, I'm sorry, I don't read sign language. What do you want me to do for you? Braille, spelled this way. Yes. What do you have? Teach you. Okay, come here. Come this way. Come. Come. Sit. Okay, watch. Watch. Do you understand?
She walks in darkness, and I in light, of her beauty that far surpasses sight. I walk in silence, and she in sound, where the melodies of her voice abound. If she could see what I can't say, our chains might somehow melt away and free us both to understand the fragile truths within our hands of love and pain and honesty that others cannot hear or see.
Where are you? I sit within noise of life, and somehow I realize that, above it all, there is a silence that is calling to me. A silence that knows me far greater than anything else, save for God above, who so fearfully and wonderfully fashioned it. Can I ever find you as you have found me? Where are you, my silent guardian of the night?
I'm so stupid.
I didn't even know you knew how to write like this.
Neither did I, and I wish I never found out.
What are you so worried about?
Well, you read it, didn't you? It sounds like I'm just throwing myself at his feet.
No, it doesn't. It's absolutely beautiful.
We just have major communication problems.
You're communicating. You're writing letters.
They're not letters, they're poems.
Ugh, what's the difference?
The difference is, letters are realistic. Poems just ice over all the crud to make everything look beautiful.
Oh, so what? Besides, who wants to start a relationship with all the crud anyway?
This is just moving way too fast. I wish we just started out having lunch or something.
You know you still can.
We are way beyond that point.
Oh! I'll get it. Don't worry.
Becky, what are you doing?
Looking for your phone. Where does it go? Don't worry.
Becky.
I'm okay.
What are you?
Where is your phone? Oh, I found it. Here.
Hello?
This is CA5493, and I am calling from a relay service. Are you familiar with how a relay call works?
Who is it?
No.
Tell me who it is.
The person on the other line is typing on a machine, and I am relaying their message to you.
It's Jeremy. Jeremy, how? How is it Jeremy?
Please end your response by saying, "Go ahead," so that the caller on the other end will know that it is their turn to respond to you. Do you have any questions before we begin?
No.
How is he talking to you?
Okay. Hey, it's Jeremy. Is this a bad time? Go ahead.
Oh no. I can talk. What's up? Go ahead.
Tell me, how is he talking to you?
It's a relay service. He's typing something and then they're reading it to me.
And you said you had communication problems.
I was wondering if you would be interested in having lunch with me tomorrow, out on a patio. Go ahead.
I would love that. Wait, no, don't say that. Oh, no. Tell him that'd be nice. And don't say I would love that.
What would you love?
Yeah, that would be nice. Did you get that?
I have, that would be nice. Is that all you want to say?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Cool. I'll meet you at your locker after history. Goodbye. End of call. This is CA5493. Thank you, and have a good day.
Goodbye.
So, what'd he say?
He wants me to have lunch with him tomorrow.
Oh, well, you're way beyond that point, aren't you?
Shut up.
Ow. Oh my god, did you see that? Of course you didn't see it, you're blind. Oh my god, he tried to talk to you.
He tried to talk to me?
Yes, his lips started to move. He tried to say something, I could tell.
Really?
Yeah. Did anything come out?
I didn't hear anything.
Oh. Do you think he can really talk?
I'm not sure.
He obviously wants to.
I just wish there was something we could do to help him.
Well, there's gotta be someone in the school who can. Excuse me. Hi. Are you Miss Jenny?
Yes.
Oh, good. Well, I'm Rebecca, and this is Lenora, and, we have a sort of situation. Can you help?
What kind of situation?
Well, actually, we don't have a situation. It's about another student. We're just trying to help.
Okay. I'm listening.
Well, I'm friends with this deaf guy, and he desperately wants to talk, but he doesn't know how. Do you help people like that?
Every day. That's my job.
Okay.
Good. Will you help us?
Does he go to this school?
Yes. His name's Jeremy. Jeremy Wild.
Jeremy Wild? Are you sure?
Yeah. We're sure.
What indication did he give you that he wants to learn to speak?
Well, he tried to talk to her this morning. I saw it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You know him, don't you?
Yes, I do. He's one of my patients.
Is there a problem?
I'm really not at liberty to discuss his case with you. Doctor-patient privilege. You understand?
Oh, I understand. We'd better go.
Yeah. Come.
Did he really try to speak to you?
He did. I saw them.
Girls, I really shouldn't discuss Jeremy. But I want you to know he has some really big problems. I've done everything I can to help him talk, but I just can't get through to him. Whatever it is you're doing, keep it up. It might be just what he needs.
Oh, goodness golly gee. This one cost $5,000. Neither one of us can afford that.
How much was the last one again?
What does it matter? We can't afford any of these. They're all way too expensive.
Yes, I can.
Lenore, your dad's a minister. He's not exactly rolling in the dough.
It's not his money.
What do you mean?
It's in a trust fund. It's from a settlement that we had with the hospital where I was born.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but don't ever let my mom know I told you.
You mean I've had a rich friend all this time and I've never had time to exploit you?
Thanks.
What are friends for? So how are you going to convince your mom to let you use money for this?
They don't have to know. My mom gave me a debit card last year on my birthday. She says that she can trust me with it.
Oh. Well, do you think you should be spending so much money on Jeremy?
What good is it if I only spend it on myself?
True. You could buy me a Lamborghini.
I mean, I want to use it to help other people.
Hey, you help me. It doesn't hurt.
Well, there's only one problem.
What's that?
I'm going to need to have it shipped somewhere other than my house. If my dad does find out, it's not going to be pretty.
Oh, well, that's okay. You could just send it to my house.
Thanks.
For a small fee.
Jeremy?
You were alone. You caught my eye. I could not look away. To my own end, I'm drawn to your face, like a moth to the flame. So catch my eye, you are on fire, and I'm in the flame for good. Will tonight place your hand in mine, and mine in yours? Please catch my eye, you are on fire, and I'm in the flame for good.
Are you ready?
I guess.
The movie starts in a half an hour. Are you okay?
It's just... And he doesn't know.
Look, you deserve this. We deserve this. It's time to move on.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
I'm coming! Just a minute! I'm coming!
Lenore? Guess what? Guess who came in today?
Stop being so loud.
Look, you're how many it is.
It came in?
Yeah, it did. Come on, here. Oh my gosh, it is the coolest thing in the world. I'm so excited. Get me.
Can't believe it came in on me.
Wait, there's a bed. Yeah. Here.
Well, what are you waiting for? Let's open it.
Actually, I already did.
You already opened it.
Well, I couldn't help myself. It was sitting there on my counter and it's all lonesome, and you know how I feel about boxes that haven't been opened. But here, look.
Well, you better hope it's not broken.
No, it's not broken. See here. Listen.
Hello, my darling. My name is Jeremy. I am a real sensitive guy who likes to take long walks on the beach with my puppy. Will you marry me?
I can't believe you wrote that.
Oh, I've got to get me one of these things.
Why?
So I can hold an intelligent conversation with someone for once?
I can't believe you. I need you to get on the internet for me.
Alright, what do you need?
I need you to look up a site for sign language.
Okay.
And then,
First one. Deal me.
we're not playing it.
Can't wait.
Hey, how do hippos reproduce?
You get out of my
I like that game.
I think so. Oh, done.
Wanna feel it?
Got it.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah? Hey, you stole my cards.
They're mine. They say you're not wearing any underwear. Who's not wearing underwear? I'm wearing underwear.
Who's not wearing underwear?
Are you doing that? I'm playing with you coming back.
Right.
No? I'm sorry, I'm not. Do you miss me? Yeah.
That was really me.
Yeah, I never talked to her before.
Really?
Well, we did that one. Whatever thing we did. Yeah. You know what? We're not the same grade. What do you think?
What's your name? Sorry, I never heard it. What's that name? It's like Audrey, but it's not. It's like Audrey.
Hey, don't do it,
That's weird. Really?
My name is Lenora. I am beautiful.
Hey. Hey. I came to see you. I missed you. I know.
Hey, Jeremy. How you doing? It's good to see you. I don't think I should be here.
Uncle David wanted to come with me to see you. We want to take you to eat dinner. It's okay. The school knows. They have someone to take your place tonight. Okay? You like glasses? Have you?
I like that.
Jeremy, that's no way to speak to your mother.
David, you shouldn't.
Listen, if we're going to make this work, I have to have some sort of say here.
He's 17, and it's a little late to be his father. No. We're in love.
When I lost your father, it nearly destroyed my life. But I survived. And I survived for you. Because I knew that my life wasn't entirely without love if I still had you. All these years, I have taken care of you. I have sacrificed for you and loved you. And what did I get in return? You hate me. Oh no? You never talk to me anymore. You don't even want me around. David is the only one who's been there for me all these years, and that's what love is all about. You can hate me for whatever I did to you before, but don't you dare hate me for loving him, because you have no right.
I wasn't feeling well. It wasn't my body. Do your parents love you? How do you know? What if all that's just a show? I don't believe in God. Why do you?
Yes? It's Miss Jenny, the speech therapist.
Oh. Hi.
Hi. I noticed you and Jeremy in the library a little while ago. You're becoming quite a signer.
Thanks.
I'm a little puzzled, though. I wasn't aware that Jeremy used a voice synthesizer. Is this something he picked up recently?
You know, I probably shouldn't be talking to you about this.
Because he doesn't want me to know? Because he doesn't want his mother to know?
He just needs a way to communicate with others.
That's exactly what we've been trying to help him do. Look, I know you mean well, and I can imagine what the device must have cost you. But it isn't benefiting anyone but you. It's great that he has you for a friend, but he can't survive in this world with just you. He needs to learn to communicate with the rest of the world around him.
I don't know if I can get him to do what you're asking.
Just don't give him a crutch to lean on. If he wants to be in your world badly enough, he'll make the effort. Trust me.
You're not going to tell his mom about this, are you?
Not for now. Good luck.
Becky, what am I going to do?
Well, the matter was bound to come up eventually.
Yeah, but why do I have to be the one to do this?
Because you're the only one he'll listen to.
I know. I'm just afraid of driving him away.
Well, do you think he loves you more than his silence?
I don't know.
Well, if he does, then that's, not a problem.
And if he doesn't, then you're probably better off.
But this isn't about me. I love him no matter what he chooses to do.
Yeah, I know.
What am I gonna do?
Well, that's a choice you're just gonna have to make on your own. Ooh.
Where's Dr. Phil when I need him?
Good job. Do your friends know about me? No, that's a real question. I don't know. I don't have any friends. Most people hate me. How would you know? Nobody wants to take the time to know me. How am I supposed to do that? You mean learn to talk? Who have you been talking to? Don't lie to me. How do you know that I haven't? Why does it matter? Then let me be who I am. I'm tired of people telling me who I am. What do you really know about me? And you think that I just don't want to talk? And why do you think that is?
Dear Jeremy, I just want you to know that no to you want just I just wanted to take the time to time the take to wanted just I
the darkness in which I live, I have known a light, and through it I have found life. Yet you know a darkness that I cannot comprehend. In your silence you have failed to hear the voice that has so earnestly been calling to you. To this voice you are deaf by your own choosing. I would that you hear this voice, far more than any desire to hear your own. But it is not for me to impart, and no longer my right to convey. If I have offended, then I accept the silence you now share and will guard it as a reminder of the pain you choose to hold so dear. Should you dare ever release it, fear not the emptiness of your hand, for God's and mine will surely be there.
Jeremy?
So you missed a wonderful lecture today. Mr. Omar was telling us about the feudal systems of the Middle Ages or something or another like that. I almost envied you on that one. Everyone at school is asking about you. The school won't allow me to tell them what happened though. It's some kind of liability issue or something like that. If you want to stop falling on school property, they're gonna raise your tuition. Lenora? I know it's only been a day, but you have no idea how lonely it is without you. Please wake up. Really miss you.
Daddy. Daddy.
Daddy. Let's begin.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we need about 10 more glasses. Yeah, that should work. Okay, what about... Hey, son. No, my fiance just gave me the mail. I'm sorry. What about the lace tablecloths? Yeah. Okay. Well, it's not for my son. It's from the school. I hope everything's okay. Yeah. Woohoo! I take that back. I just broke a glass. One more glass. We're gonna need. So instead of 10, we're gonna need 11.
Where would I find you tonight? Laid in your bed with a mind full of words on top of the sheets, with your hair spread wide, draping the edge of the lilac and sage. Where would I find you tonight, laid in your bed, with a heart full of doubt, on top of the world, just moments ago. Now you're all together without. Where would I find you tonight, if I lie on this floor, if I dream a dream, if I close my eyes wishfully tight? Would I find you, would I find you tonight? Please be there, please be there. I'm asking you now to please be there, 'cause you'll never know that I need you more. So please be there, please be there, please be there, please be there, please be there. If I close my eyes, please be
Be calm. Breathe. Breathe. Be calm. No. Breathe. I need help. Room 712.
Ew. Who are you? Where am I?
Talk slower.
Ew. What?
Please, talk slower.
Who are you?
It's me, Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Do I look the same?
It is you. It is you.
And then you have a paper to write about To Kill a Mockingbird, and then you have to read this book. And I think that's about it.
It's gonna take me forever to do all this work.
Oh, don't worry. That book's really good. And I have all the spark notes and some of the test answers, too.
I don't know what I would do without a friend like you.
Oh, me either. It's so boring without you around. Like, you have no idea what it is like to do everything alone. I had to study alone, and I had to go to the mall alone.
Aww.
Might as well have been in coma myself.
Well, I would have gladly traded places with you.
Oh, I would trade places with you.
You would?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you do that?
You know, Jeremy.
Look, Rebecca, I thought we already talked about this. If you have a crush on Jeremy or something, he's already taken.
I do not have a crush on Jeremy. Whoa. Slow down there. Yeah. No, it's, you know, he made a lot of sacrifice for you, and he loves you a lot. I'd do anything to find me a guy like that.
I wouldn't say that if I were you. It took a concussion for me to get through to him.
No, it didn't.
I'm pretty sure it did.
Oh, well, what about everything he wrote you in his note?
What note? I don't remember a note.
The one he gave you the night you fell.
The night that I fell?
Yeah.
I kind of remember there being a note, maybe, but I don't ever remember reading it.
Oh.
Wait a minute. How would you know what was in the note?
I don't.
What do you mean you don't? Did you read the note?
No.
Did you show it to everybody too?
I didn't read your note. It was in Braille, okay? I can't read Braille. I am a non-Braille reader.
Fine, Rebecca. If you didn't read the note, then who did?
Your dad read it to us.
I have more questions.
Okay, come on in.
Take me there, O silent beauty, to the sacred grounds where I fear to tread. For oft have I dared such a perilous venture, as oft as I have cowered from its very fringe. You, who have traversed the night, and fear it no more, take me with you, and I shall pursue you to the light of your soul, where we might share our love, as never before, and convey its depth in other words.
Apologies.